Hey, good afternoon, good morning, good evening to everybody. This is Kenny, and we are starting a new podcast series for leaders. We're calling this the Yak with Mac. And our goal here and our aim is to inspire, to influence, and encourage leaders out there to just be all they can be, to do a phenomenal job as we continue to build this new T-Mobile into something extremely special. So, I want to talk about African gazelles for a second. Did you know this? That African gazelles, when a bunch of them are asleep, a bunch of them form a circle and they all stand at a different angle so that they can really survey the full perimeter of whatever hillside or whatever jungle, anything that is out there. And so that is to alert them for prey, for hunters. They form this circle so that some of them can sleep. The other ones that are asleep, then they take turns and they do the same thing and they let the others sleep. Isn't that an amazing metaphor for what we need to do for leaders? You see, that African gazelle thing, someone a long time ago named that an alert circle. Isn't that a great thing for leaders to have? An alert circle. Think about this. You have people, whether it's peers, whether it's your leader, mostly as peers though, that form that circle around you. And maybe some of that circle is also formed by your team, but they form that circle around you and they insulate you so that nothing bad happens to you or your store or your district or your area. So think about this for a second. If you have people that are very, very trusted, that you trust a lot, and they are watching your back and your front constantly, how beneficial is that for you? But you have to have people that aren't just watching your back. You've got to have people that are going to tell you the real deal. They're going to tell you, hey, your store, it just ain't the same that it was last month. Something's going on, man. You need to look at this particular area. You need help with that. I'm glad to come down to the store and give you a hand. But this is definitely broke over here. There's something that's going on that shouldn't be going on. You see, a true alert circle is going to tell you the real deal. They are going to let you know when things are good, but they are also going to let you know when you mess up. Now, a lot of us have alert circles in our own personal life, right? And that's a beautiful thing. Typically, that's our family. That's good friends. Typically, maybe it's a friend that we grew up with and they know us really well and they really alert us to that danger that might be coming. And in real life, that could take on the form of a lot of things. So here at the new T-Mobile, that could also take on the form of many things, right? So they might alert you to, hey, your store appears to really be understaffed. They might alert you that your store really appears to be kind of dirty. So let's say you're not seeing that dirt every day because you're there every day, but it's a fresh set of eyes that might be seeing it. But an alert circle also can work in a good way for our new hires. And we were talking about this the other day. As a training organization, one of the things that we're really, really, really careful on with our new hires is that we are the guardians of their time of learning and their time of training. You see, those 3 weeks that they're with us, we want them to be with us 100%. So we're kind of their alert circle, and we insulate them from everything that might be happening in the outside world back at the store. We want them to get into those learning centers and learn. And so we're kind of, as a training organization, their alert circle. But leaders, you've got to be their alert circle when they come out of training. You've got to be the one that takes the rest of that team and forms that circle and looking at every angle from around them. So maybe one person is making sure that they're on time all the time. Maybe one person is really looking out for their closing techniques. Maybe one person is looking out for their uniform and the way they're dressed. So that can be so important to form that circle of support for our new hires. They need it when they come out. Whenever we lose people, it's typically because, hey, nobody talked to me when I got out of training. When I got back to the store, I felt like I was kind of on my own. Imagine our new hires going back to the stores and feeling like and knowing they have a circle of people that is going to surround them and going to tell them the real deal. They're going to tell them when they're doing great, but they're also going to tell them when they're not doing that great, or if that behavior is not fitting in with the values of the new T-Mobile. Alert circles, alert circles, alert circles. I think they're so important. They worked well for me in my days as a district manager. I had 2 or 3 folks that told me the real deal all the time. Same thing here in my current role in training. I've had a couple of really trusted people that have surrounded me and made sure that every angle is covered. So if you don't already have an alert circle, you need to get one. You need to go out and really get one. If you need help with that, let any one of us know. I can give you some real good hints and tips on who should be in your alert circle. For now, this is Kenny with the Yak with Mac. We'll talk to you real soon.